Hello everyone, welcome to Code Crafters Lab. So today we are going to see the next problem, that is rotate string. So here we are given two strings s and goal, and we have to return true if and only if s can become goal after some number of shifts on s. So basically two strings s and goal, and we have to find out whether we can achieve s we can achieve goal by making some shifts on string s. Okay, a shift on s consists of moving the leftmost character of s to the rightmost position. For example, s equal to abcda, and then it will become bcda, where you can see bcde is also there. And what we have done here is like a is moved after e, right? So there is one shift, and so that's why for these two strings it will be like what you can say, the function will return true. So here same example, a b c d e is given and c d e a b. So you can clearly see c d e is also part of this string, and this a b is moved something like a is moved after e and b is moved after a. So that is why two shifts are done. So that's why output is true. So let's take this example, a b c d e, maybe s equal to a b c d e, and goal is equal to a d e a c. So this is false. Why this is false? Let's see. Yeah, so here you can see, right, a b c d e and a d a c. So you can clearly see that a d e d e is there, then ac and a is multiple times. So clearly it is not a like a true example for this particular function. Then input here a b c d e and goal is a b c d e, so it is like a zero shift, right? So that's why true. Correct. So let's move back to iPad. Maybe we will take this example. So let's say s equal to a b c d e and goal equal to maybe c d a a b. Okay, so let's see this one. So here what is happening, let's say goal is given, right? So first what we have to check, so s is my a b c d and e, and this is my goal. So first time what it will do is like we have to compare the let's index this 1 2 3 4. So how many times we have to compare this, right? This is like a length of 5, right? So first time if I shift a, then string will become b c d e a, right? Then if I shift b, then string will become c d e a b, right? Then again if I shift c, then string will become d e a b and c, right? Then if I shift d, then string will become e a b c and d, right? And at the end string will become a b c d e. So this is something similar to our initial string, right? So how many shifts we can do? So basically 1 2 3 and 4. It is nothing but the length of string minus 1, right? So that many shift you can do, because this string you will compare at the first itself, right, with the goal. So you don't have to compare it again, otherwise it will start again like comparing and shifting. So that's why like length minus 1 times you have to compare your string, right? And out of like every time you shift the characters, you have to compare this with the goal, right? Every time you shift the characters, you have to compare with the goal. If you find goal, we will return true, otherwise we will return false, right? So let's try to maybe write a pseudo code for this. So this is like a brute force solution, right? So maybe I'll take maybe the function. Maybe we will write one function. So let's say function, it will be a boolean function, right? Rotate string, and we will pass s and goal. inside that what we'll do, I'll take n equal to s dot length minus 1 maybe, right? Then let's say we will run one for loop from I equal to 0 till n minus 1, right? N is maybe the length of the string, right? N minus 1, we will run a for loop, and what we'll do inside this is like we'll have two strings, right? Like something like this. Like first time we have like this is my entire string, right? So second time what we are doing is shifting is nothing but like this is my something like what you can say, just let me just write it down. So first time basically this is my left, right? And this is my right. This is my left, this is my right, right? What we are doing is right plus left, correct? So shifting is nothing but we are doing right plus left every time, right? So what we will do is like my left will be empty for the first time, and left will what we'll do is like will left equal to left plus s of I, right? Every time I'm having this particular thing, like every time, like for every index we will have s of I added to my left string, and what we'll do is like I'll do right is nothing but substring, maybe substring s dot substring of I from like wherever our I is, we will take the string after that, and what we are doing is like right plus left everywhere, and we'll take in maybe some string t, and let's say we compare t equal to maybe the goal. Once we get the goal, we will return true, right? And otherwise like we'll return false outside this loop. So right, so something like this will be our pseudocode, right? Like we are doing like we are finding out the left, we are adding every time like the current character to the left, like wherever we are, and basically we are adding right plus left. This is nothing but a shift, and we are trying to compare it with the goal, right? So this is like my what you can say brute force. So but here like what is the time complexity? It is nothing but O of n for this one, and for substring finding also it is nothing but O of n, right? So it is O of n square basically, because for substring we are doing something like that, n, then n minus 1, then n minus 2 or n minus 3, something like that, right? So that's why O of n is my substring finding time complexity, and the for loop O of n, so it is O of n square, and I guess space complexity will be O of n only. Okay, so but there is a catch. Okay, so for optimal solution what we can do, so there is a trick basically. What you have to do is nothing but we have to, so our string was, what was the string? I'll just see again. String was A B C D E, right? And goal was C D E A B, right? So what we are doing here, so let's say if we do s plus s, A B C D E, A B C D E, and what you have to do is like you have to check whether it contains goal or not. If it contains goal, that means you have to return true. Test goal true. If not, then false. So I'll show you. So basically ABCD. So we have just added s plus s, right? And goal is CDE ABE. C, D, E, A, B. So it contains, and how many shifts you have to do? 2 shifts, because it contains likewise, right? So this is how you can always like compare any example with this particular like a trick, and it will give you the correct result. So let's try to write the, maybe the contents will be the like the keyword for Java, but there are different keywords for different languages, find or something like that, but the trick will be same. Like you just have to add the same string to itself, and then check whether that new string contains the goal or not. So here if you see like this contains text, I guess like the internally it takes of somewhere around, I guess, string that complexity, string length complexity. So here in our case it will be O of 2n, and space will be, I guess, O of n only in this particular case. So let's try to write the code for this. So here what we'll do is, like, we got string s, and so string double s equal to s plus s, simple, right? Then what we have to do is, like, if double s, we have to do double s, maybe double s, let's do. So doubled s dot contains of goal, if it returns true, then return true, or return false. Let's try to run this one. So yes, it is accepted. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. So here one case is failing, which is like where s equal to x and goal is double x. So for this particular thing we have to add one more condition at the start, which we missed. Basically s dot length is not equal to goal dot length, then what we'll do, we'll return false basically here itself, because then there is no like point in comparing the strings, right? Return false. So let's try to run this, submit. Yes, now everything is passed. So yes, thank you for watching.